I had a nightmare when I came to Hong Kong. We wanted to look at the turmoil on the streets of Hong Kong objectively. I didn't want to take sides. And it was very interesting that the yellow side were much more agile in terms of media relations, media manipulation than the blue side. We began by making a documentary. It became impossible to make a documentary in Hong Kong because it was far too dangerous. And the people that we would speak to off the record were terrified to speak on the record. That meant that we had to go back to the drawing board and turn what we were doing into a film where actors represented those people, because there was so much fear and because nobody wanted to be doxxed, to be harassed, to be beaten up, to have their wives and kids and families. And this is on both sides, I have to say. This was not just people being afraid of the yellow side, because the yellow side were very violent. The point is, Hong Kong is a political football. Hong Kong has allowed itself to become a political football. It is being used cynically by a waning United States and by a desperate Republican Party. Hong Kong is wildly misunderstood by the Western press and wildly misrepresented by the Western press. And I'm disgusted by the way that the so-called free press in the West is allowing that narrative to be not explored more honestly and less cynically. The rise of China is the big news story of the 21st century. We all know that. It's going to continue to rise. It's going to continue to be important. Frankly, in my opinion, Hong Kong is very lucky to be a part of China at this seminal moment in its history.